Bitcoin is on an incredible breakout right now. You have Ethereum also on an incredible breakout, and Litecoin is on the verge of a breakout of its own. These are the three main cryptos that I like to watch on a regular basis. They also perform very, very well technically, which makes them of high appeal to me when it comes to trading these cryptos. What I like about them most is that they perform very well technically, and it provides me with stop loss placements that if those levels are crossed, I know that the trade is not going to work in my favor, and I need to go ahead and get out of the trade. But in this case, we actually have some incredible breakouts that are underway as of today. Now check out Bitcoin. First one up, you have this bull flag pattern. This goes back to March of this year. You can see where it was trading inside of this bull flag pattern for about 3 months, 2 months about, and it finally broke out today. And that's an incredible breakout. Now, what I really like about it is the stop loss placement. I could put the stop loss right either below the 64,000 level, or I could scoot it up a little bit more to the 658 level. So essentially below the lows from yesterday, I could put the stop loss below. If it crosses below that, I really don't want to be in the trade at that point. So the bull flag breakout, it's doing it on increased volume, much more so than what we got on Saturday and Sunday from the 2 days prior. But another example that I want to show you when it comes to Bitcoin is just how on a long-term basis, it performs incredibly well. So let's zoom in on this inverse head and shoulders pattern. You got this left shoulder, this blue line here that I've scribbled on. You got the head, and then you got the right shoulder. And then it breaks out. You see this purple line here, broke out above that level, gets through 29,000, and then we're essentially sitting at $70,000 today. Incredible example of how well these technical breakouts take place. If you zoom out a little bit further, we can go ahead and draw these this red line and this white line across. Both key support levels that both were broken, and it didn't waffle around those levels. When it broke out, and it did so on huge levels of volume. You can see down here, there was huge amounts of volume that came through. The support level for the white line goes all the way back to May of 2022, May of 2022. And once it broke out, incredible amounts of buying ensued or came online for the crypto. Now let's take Ethereum. And this is where you're seeing a lot of buying coming in today. Incredible amounts of buying coming online here. So first off, we have a rising trend line. And that one goes back to about October 2023. You can see where it's held it perfectly all throughout. It tested it back in January, held it, tested it again here in May, just about a week ago. Held it again. Now, where things get really exciting is where you have this declining trend line here, and it just ravages right through it. Now, I tried to break through it yesterday, couldn't do so. But then today, you got to break through it, and you got an 18% runner on your hand in one single day for Ethereum. And that's massive. I mean, but look at the volume that's coming in on this one, and there's still plenty of time to go. So I think this is a hard one to chase after it's already up 18%. That would be a very difficult coin to be able to manage the risk on. However, there's one other one that has not broken out yet that I'm keeping a close eye on, and that's Litecoin. And these are essentially the three that I watch probably the closest. But with Litecoin, you have this price level resistance. It's sitting at about 88.32. You can see it's getting really close to it. You have a nice base here that's formed, and it's nearing a breakout. So above that 88.32 level, you could see a good move to the upside. It's already up 6.8%. So keep that in mind as well. But from a stop loss standpoint, I'm probably going to be looking at putting my stop loss somewhere like around this area right there, just below yesterday's lows. I think if it crosses below that level, I don't want anything to do with it. I'd be out of the trade. So nice base play here. I think from a target standpoint, you could see it make a move up to $100 per coin. But now what you want to remember is that if you're going to trade these like through an ETF, let's say like iBit or one of the others that are offered, what you want to make sure that you're aware of is the fact that these are just traded 5 days a week. It's not traded in the evenings. So during regular trading hours that are really outside of pre-market and after hours are the only times that you can get out of the trade if it was to go against you or to book profits if it's going well in your favor. And they also do not trade on the weekend. So you're exposed to potential gaps, even on a day-to-day basis, but significant gaps higher and lower that can significantly impact your portfolio without being able to manage the risk appropriately. So keep those things in mind. If you're going to trade the ETFs, they can be very dangerous in the sense that if something happens over the weekend, you don't have any real way to be able to have a stop loss in place to take you out of the trades. If you enjoyed this video, I would encourage you to like and subscribe, and tell me down below, what is your plans here? Are you trading any of these breakouts? I mean, they're pretty impressive here. I mean, I've got my eye on them. I think they're amazing. I think Litecoin sets up pretty well going forward. Tell me what your thoughts are. And don't forget to check out shareplanner.com for more of my resources and strategies and services that I offer. Thank you guys, and God bless.